genreless. It's not about specifically what you do. It's about what you create and how you create it.
What's up, you lazy ass students?
We can open it that way.
My attraction to this scene initially was that there wasn't lyrics, there's no vocals. It's so easy and important also to have a message and to have that vocal sort of human touch and sound. So I think the meaning of that sort of thing, of the beat scene and of electronics and experimental music, is basically just to interpret it how you will and create it how you will, and that freedom, you know. People who are listening, of course, are forming opinions and their own feelings, and they move or they don't move, and that's what's so beautiful about it. Synthesis is creation. So the MPC, which is the first thing I used, which is what most hip-hop producers use, has limits. It's in a box. You have to create it in this box. And pushing those limits is what makes it that fabric that you're talking about. Like, you're limited by the machinery, therefore you have to be creative and find, you know, a new medium or a new sound, you know what I mean? Last night was the anniversary of Exploded Drawing. It's kind of our little in-house local electronic celebration, you know, of creativity and everything. It's been a full year. A year ago we started it. I played the first one with like a bunch of, you know, what I call my family now. And it kind of just snowballed and it turned into this huge local following.
Exploded Drawing is an event where we wanted to very strictly enforce the rule where anyone that plays is only allowed to play their own music. You're not allowed to play DJ sets. It's an undeniable force at this point.
It is something special in that you have artists that are really doing an original electronic evening. Now, you know, it's involving some samples, it's involving some other things, but you really are witnessing more of an original electronic event as opposed to just DJ sets. A lot of people outside of Texas just don't think of Texas as having, you know, any kind of electronic foothold on something like that. And we know that's wrong, but it's nice to see it being proven wrong with events like this.
Austin needs its own thing like this.
Definitely. Like, I mean, like in the U.S., it's always L.A. or New York, and there's no in between. Every now and again, oh, you know, Hotland or, you know, H-Town or whatever. Like, other, you know, Chi-Town. For me, it kind of like, it really steps off from where Jay Dilla left off, like, especially with his album Donuts, like, and it just kind of, like, branched off, and it made, like, some really cool variations on that. It's really in the good vein of like revamped hip hop or like, you know, like, I don't know. The point is they're not trying to cater towards their audience.
Well, what's great about the electronic scene, at least this new scene, which I kind of think is like genreless, which is good, is it's super collaborative. You know, there's 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 different collectives who all want to like highlight this, you know, separate sound within this genre. You know, so we'll go to one event and it's basically family. Exploded Drawing is family, Applied Pressure's family, Elevator Action, Broken Teeth. These are all crews who are trying to represent a sound that isn't represented yet.
A year and a half ago, I felt like I didn't have anywhere where I could play my own music in Austin and really like feel that great about it. And now I have plenty of places. And so that's a big step in the right direction. So, you know, baby steps.
I think it's one of those things where like there is a certain like intellectual value to the music and to the way it's created. I think that it's very, people want to push boundaries with it, you know, and in an arena like that where everyone's inspiring each other, like it can only grow. When you're not studying. No. Instead of eating dorm.
She has my sandwich.
Wednesday nights, we do this shit. Apply pressure. First Wednesdays at Barcelona, and it's banging. You should come.
It beats every dubstep night.
Beats every dubstep night. Not to hate, but you'll enjoy it. Boom Baptist for president.